Hi, welcome to Learning Monkey. I am Vikram. In this class, we'll try to solve some examples on loops. So the concepts related to the loops has already been discussed in our previous videos. If you haven't watched those videos, please watch those videos and come back here. And every video in our channel is going to be a part of entire course or a playlist. Our suggestion is to follow the entire course so that you can have better understanding of the concepts. And the link for the playlist is provided in the description below. Now coming to this class, in our previous class where we have discussed about for loop, there we said that the for loop is having three parts. One of the part is for initialization, and the next is for condition check, and the next is for increment. Increment in the sense the incrementation of the variables is done here in this third part, and this is for checking the condition, and this is for initializing the variables. But this is not these three conditions. There is no standard rule that this is used only for initialization and incrementation. There we can use any kind of expressions, function calls, anything can be done in the initialization and the incrementation part. So let's try to take some examples and try to understand that. See here in this example, so these examples is only to make you understand the concept that these parts are not only used for not exactly used for initialization and incrementation. They can be they can provide any expressions. So this is here the initialization of I and j is done above the for loop, and here an expression is used. So whenever, and this expression is going to be executed only once. Okay, so whenever we first come to this for loop, there this initialization part will get executed, but it is not going to be it is not going to be sure that here only the initialization has to be done. Okay, any expression can be used. Here we have used this expression, and in the execution of this expression, the value of I will become 0. Minus I means the value of I is 1. Minus I means it becomes 0, and here the j will become 2. So whatever the outcome of this expression, it may be true or false, the things will get executed because the condition check only happens here. Okay, so what is the outcome of this expression? It is going to be 0 because 0 and logical and 0 and 2. So this is false and this is true. Okay, this is anything other than 0 is considered as true. So this is true and this is false. So it is going to be a false. And here I is equal to 0. Is the value of I is equal to 0? Yes, the value of I is equal to 0, because in the execution of this expression, as this expression will get executed initially at the start of the for loop, here the value of I has been converted to 0. Is the value of I is equal to 0? Yes, it is equal to 0. So we are going to come into this loop, and this one will get printed. So what will get printed? I value will get printed, means 0 will get printed. And here again the value of I will get incremented. Incremented means I is equal to I plus 2. So where it will become 2. So here this is also an expression, right? I is equal to I plus 2. So the value of I will become 2 now. Okay, so again the condition will be checked. I is equal to 0. Is the value of I is equal to 0? No, it is not equal to 0. Okay, so we're going to come out of this loop. So the point that you have to understand is not the program. Here the very important point that you have to understand is expressions are used in the part of initialization. Yes, they can be used. So in this example, so these examples will clarify you in a better way. Here the value of I is equal to 1 and j is equal to 1, initialization is done, and here we have avoided the initialization part and we have started with condition check, and here we have given the printf statement. Yes, the printf statement or any expression or any function call can be made in the incrementation part or initialization part. Okay, so j less than 10, is it true? Yes, j is equal to 1 and it is less than 10. So we are going to come into here, come into this for loop, and this incrementation is done, and the value of I will become 2 and the value of j will become 2. Now the incrementation part will get executed. What we are having in the incrementation part? Here we are having printf statement. So these incrementations can be used here. So we are so far under the assumption that only incrementations has to be done. No, So why we are discussing these examples is, in exams you will get these kind of examples. In placement exams or GATE exams you will get this kind of examples. Don't be under the assumption that this is only used for incrementation and this program is the programming structure is a mistake. No, here any expression will get executed. So as the value of I is equal to 2 and j is equal to 2, after that this printf will get executed. So first print, it is going to print 2. Okay, and again, is the value of j less than 10? Yes, it is true. So we are going to come into this body of the for loop, and the value of I will become 3 and the j will become 3. So now the printf will get executed, so it is going to print 3. So until the value of I is equal to 9 and j is equal to 9, the things will get executed, the things will get printed. So let's try to execute these two programs and see how the things will get executed, so that you will get the clarification that these places are not only used for incrementation and initialization. So let's try to execute that and see the outputs of the programs. Here are the two programs, the same programs, and let's try to execute it. See here, the first program, see here, I is equal to 0. See here, even though the expression is used, so the things will get executed. So the compiler will not know that this is an incrementation. So is it used for initialization or not? So it is not going to worry about that. Any expressions will get executed here. And the next one is second example. Here the printf is used. Let's execute it. See here, 2, 3, 3. So I haven't used any space. That's why it is looking like 22, 23. Okay, so let's what we will do is we'll just put a space or comma here. See here. Okay, so this is how the initializations and incrementations can be used. Hope you got the clarity on this concept. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel and press bell icon for the latest updates. And if you have any doubts regarding this concept, please post your doubt in the comment section below. And if you feel that this video is helpful to you, please give us a like symbol and please share this video with your friends so that they will also get benefited. Thanks for watching.